This week on the podcast, we've written songs about Space Jam from 1996. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Now eat some spam, a substitute for ham. It's from a can, you put it in your hand.
Keep going.
It's in the land of Islam.
Is it?
You can't be eating ham or spam in Islam.
That's true.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back this week, written songs about 1996's Space Jam Universe Jelly. Andy, how is your belly?
My belly is full.
Oh, that's good. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I'll tell you, Robbie. I had a bowl of cereal.
Oh, what kind of cereal?
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Oh, a good cereal, a solid cereal. I always used to like Honey Bunches of Oats with the little crunchies, the little clusters.
Yeah.
You put any fruit in that?
I didn't. I had some fruit on the side. I had some cherries.
Oh, cherries. Very deep pitted, I'm assuming. You don't eat the pits.
No, I spit out the pits, of course.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I always like to put bananas and a little bit of Fiber One.
Like on your cereal?
Yeah.
Same. Not the Fiber One. I'll put the bananas on.
My grandfather got me into Fiber One when I was a kid, and I enjoy the taste of Fiber One. I didn't realize it was like a healthy poop cereal. And so when I was a kid, I'd be like, I want to have a bowl of cereal. And I just put like a full bowl of Fiber One. My parents were like, you don't know, you're not doing that.
Brother, you are gonna shatter the porcelain.
So this is breakfast talk.
Yep.
I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm having a nice cup of coffee, a Reese's Pieces latte, if you will.
Oh, maybe later you'll have some bread with some outer. I can't use space. Shit. Hold up.
Okay, yeah. I'll wait.
Interdimensional preserves.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's Space Jam. You understand?
Galaxy marmalade.
There you go. Well, Robbie, have you ever seen Space Jam before?
Of course I've seen Space Jam before. I've seen this in theaters.
Wow. I think I did too.
Yeah, I mean, I was a young lad. This came out in 90s.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all right. You're just a rude dude.
I am a rude dude with an altitude of 700 feet.
Yeah. Well, not that high up. I mean, it's high up. You'll get hurt, but you're not flying. Not flying height.
No, I'm on a mountain.
Oh, that's cool. What mountain?
Yeah. Mount 700 feet. It's a new one. It's new. It just
sounds like more of a hill, I'm going to be honest.
New mountain just dropped.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I had this on VHS, and I would watch this all the time, but mostly when I was homesick. And I was homesick a lot. I was a little sick little boy.
And spent the first 4 years of your life in an iron lung.
I still get in there just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've gone over your house and you're just in there. That's weird.
Just chilling.
Yeah, but now your lungs are so strong.
Oh, dude, that's why I live in
your turn.
Yeah, because you're like, yo, let me get in there. That's why I live on a mountain, 700 feet. Air's a little, more shallow.
No, it is not. Not at 700 feet.
You don't know, Robbie.
No, I'm pretty sure. You're not going to be that affected.
You don't know. But I used to watch this, and a lot of time when I was sick, I would watch it and then watch it again. And my mom would be like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, run it back, Ma." And she's like, "All right."
I mean, in fairness, that's what kids do, though. Like, they just watch a movie on repeat. My nephew watches the Madagascar movies on repeat. He watches the Sing movies on repeat.
Yeah, that is what they do. Because also, as a second grade teacher, I have seen this movie a lot because they're always like, "Oh, put on Space Jam 2." And I'll put on Space Jam 2, and I'm like, this is garbage. And I'm like, let me show you the real Space Jam. And I put this one on. And then I say, it's really not that much better.
No, this is much better. I thought that too when I was going into this viewing. I hadn't seen it in a couple years. And I was going into this going, all right, let's temper our expectations. There's no way this aged that well. There is definitely a charm to this that is not in the sequel.
Yes. This has some gags that are funny. Probably because it has funny people in it.
I think that definitely helps. Having Wayne Knight in this movie helps this out a billion.
Bill Murray as well.
Larry Bird is also really funny in this.
Larry Bird is good in this, yeah.
And it's the same thing with and it's also the fact that they got buy-in from the other NBA players. The Patrick Ewings, the Charles.
They're funny too.
Yeah, and are they good actors? No, they're terrible.
Oh no, they're terrible.
But they're not here to be good actors. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. And, MJ's doing his best.
MJ's doing his best, but you know what's great in this? He's showing ass. He's not this hero. Like, yes, all the Looney Tunes love him, but, like, we see the Monstars fuck him up. We see during his baseball career, he sucks. Yeah. And everyone's, like, kissing his ass, but he knows he's doing poorly. Yeah. Like, that's a lot of fun.
That is cool. It is cool that he's, like, a vulnerable dude. Cool. And you know what? I did a little bit of research, and apparently they just like put him on a green screen and they're like, do basketball stuff. He was like, okay. And then they'd like animate the Looney Tunes around him. And he was like, it's really hard to just do basketball stuff. There's not even a fucking hoop. Like,
it's
wild. Just him on a green screen bouncing a ball, like pretending to deke people out of their jorts.
You gotta put a hoop or something there too.
Yeah, it's very strange, but like I applaud him for doing that. Even he was paid a shit ton of money.
It's also
like he seems like invested at least. Like he's not phoning it in. He's just not a good actor, but he's not phoning it in.
Right. This is something he was clearly like, you know what, this could be a lot of fun, and he put some effort into this.
And not to say LeBron didn't do the same thing.
Michael Jordan seems a lot more up for things than LeBron James did.
Yeah, and I also don't. I have zero nostalgia connected to LeBron James. Like, you remember how fucking huge Michael Jordan was?
Yes.
That's like, even like, I'm not even a sports guy, and I'm like, yeah, fucking Michael Jordan, one of the greatest athletes of all time.
In the 90s, he was him.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Like, every kid in the 90s loved Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Because it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter if you were a basketball fan or a sports fan or not. He was everywhere. He was literally everywhere.
Yeah. You remember when, like, this was well after this. You remember where he had the Hitler mustache?
Yeah, when he was in those Hanes commercials.
Man? Yeah, what are you doing?
You know why? I wonder if he just, like, had a bet with somebody and he was like, I'm Michael fucking Jordan. Let's see if someone stops me.
He's like, I could bring it back. I could make it cool again.
No, Michael, man. You can't.
Nah, man.
Well, that's for the better. That's a shit mustache.
It is. It's a bad mustache. Robbie, what year did original Space Jam come out?
That is such a good question. I'm going to answer it.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It came out in the year of our Megazord, 1996, if you pick up sticks.
Occasionally, I do pick up sticks. Yeah. I'm going to start at number 18.
Hold on. Whoa. You need to tell me why. At this fucking moment.
Oh, Robbie, I'll tell you why. It's because it's Space Jam.
Oh, come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
Yep.
That's Space Jam.
Yeah, that's true. I think this is wrong because this says it made $90 million, but I read elsewhere that it made like 120 or 220 or something like that.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
Where are you seeing this? I'm gonna look it up on Wikipedia, the Wickermanpedia.
Yeah, I'm on Box Office Mojo.
I don't know what that is.
That's, what is it?
According to Wikipedia, it made $250.2 million.
That's what I heard. So you know what? I'm not even going to mention the grosses of these movies because it could be wrong. But I will list. I'm going to jump to the top. Oh, real quick. Previous episode number 13, Scream. Check it out. I'm going to jump to the top 5 because we've done this year several times.
We have.
That's Ransom.
Ransom.
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah,
so I don't have a joke. Cody Ransom, former Yankee infielder.
No, Ransom. They do that song. Bop, bop, ba, bop.
Give us $2,000. We'll kill your daughter.
Yep, that's the one. That's a very low amount of money to ask for.
That's the first number that came to mind.
$2,000. I'd be like, all right. Yeah,
fine. Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll swing that. Please don't kill my daughter. Number 4 is Jerry Maguire.
Oh yeah.
Show me the $2,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow, Jerry Maguire. And to think, just 2 years after this, he would break baseball's home run record.
Yep.
Andy, that was Mark Maguire.
Robbie, I'm a fool. I'm a fool for you.
Oh.
Number 3 is previous episode Mission Impossible. They're in a bowl of pasta.
Mission tortillas in a pasta bowl.
Wow, sounds delicious, but also a little crowded.
Weird flavor profile on this one.
A lot of carbs. Number 2, previous episode Twister. Wow.
Titty Twister. Did you see the sequel?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I didn't like it. Laura liked it.
Okay, was it because of Colin Powell?
It was just an ass, it was just a butt on the screen the whole time.
Shit. It's Glenn Powell, of course.
Yes.
Number 1 is previous episode Independence Day. A lot of previous episodes.
July 4th, 1996. The day America picked up sticks. Like, I'm done.
Also, previous episode Jack. Check it out. Also, previous episode Jingle All the Way. Check it out.
Wow, what other previous episodes? Keep listening. Just previous episodes.
Okay. I'm sure there's more. Here we go. That might be it.
Okay, you know what? Should we talk about Space Jam?
I think we should, Robbie. I think contrary to popular belief, I think we should talk about that.
Oh, you think the people don't want to hear us talk about Space Jam?
I hear it all the time, dude. People are always talking about it.
Yeah, we get emails constantly. Please don't do Space Jam.
Yeah, and we're like, you know what? We're gonna do it.
Which is great because this is contrary to what we say at the end of every episode. Is that we listen to what people tell us. We open up on a flashback. It's young Michael Jordan shooting hoops late at night in his backyard. He tells his father his dreams, and he plans out his entire life because he's like, I'm going to play college ball at North Carolina. I'm going to go to the NBA, win championships, and then I'm going to go and play baseball.
Just like you, Dad.
That's what his dad did not have that kind of life.
No, he didn't.
I mean,
he plays baseball. That's all I know.
Yeah. At the end of it, his dad's like, yeah, shoot until you miss. And then he goes, all right, he goes running at the basket for like a dunk or a layup before the opening credits. There's no way he made this. This kid's like 8 years old.
Yeah, but he is Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but he ran straight into the pole. Concussed, CTE.
These are some long opening credits for a kid's movie.
They make sure everyone who had anything to do with this movie gets a big popping open in the opening credits.
Yes.
Like, they were even like, written by.
Yeah.
Come on and jam, and come on eat some ham.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
Everybody in this movie gets like a spotlight here, which is nice. Yeah. But I don't know.
This is
Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes.
This is a very strange time because, like, around this time, there were the commercials where Michael Jordan was like playing Bugs Bunny, right? And that's what this is like based on. But also there was like all that apparel of like gangster Looney Tunes.
I think that was a little later after this.
I think it started like around this time though.
I mean, I mostly remember it in like the early 2000s, so it could have started around here. Because they loved doing that with like SpongeBob and shit too.
Yeah, now they're doing it with SpongeBob, yeah.
It was like any cartoon character that was considered like wholesome or for kids, all of a sudden they'd start being like, look at SpongeBob with a backwards hat and chains. I was like, why?
Yeah, I didn't really get it. Like, you see like Tasmanian Devil with like a really big basketball jersey and like saggy pants. It's like, what? Is that you? I don't understand. You're goofy, but you're tough? Like, I don't get it.
When I was a kid, I had a Philadelphia Phillies uniform with Tasmanian Devil on it.
Cool.
But I was also like a literal child.
Right.
Which has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But we're just talking about apparel with Looney Tunes on it. I had a lot of Looney Tunes apparel as a kid.
I mean, Looney Tunes, I grew up watching Looney Tunes all the time.
Yes.
And
Same.
That's another thing about this movie, is that the Looney Tunes are in it, but they're not really doing Looney Tunes shit. We
get some Looney Tunes gags.
Yeah, and
but they're not. That's not what they're
highlights.
all doing. Yeah.
Yeah. But like they all, like in all Looney Tunes, it's the same thing. Really, it's like one person's trying to fucking kill the other person.
Yeah, that's it. That's
really
the whole.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it's an established rule. No one dies in the Looney Tunes. You can do whatever you want. No one's actually dying.
Right. But like, it's weird because they're all working together here, so it's just like kind of, it takes me out of it. Not that I need to be in it. It's fucking Space Jam. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't think so.
It's like I expect this from the Looney Tunes, and you're giving me something like completely opposite. And so I'm just like, what is this?
The only Looney Tune character in this who stays true to their motivations is Sylvester.
Yes, and that's the best part.
Because he's got, for whatever reason, he won't leave.
The funniest joke. The funniest joke in the movie.
Like, even that scene when he's like angry and he's like using his thumb as Tweety, they're like, all right, chill out, Sylvester. Jesus.
That's funny because they're like, all right, what do we do? And they're like, oh, well, we could do this. And then the person's like, oh, we could do bowling. And he's like, well, we could wait until the old lady's out of the room, and then we could get to Tweety Bird. It's like, no, dude, that has nothing to do with our predicament. That was funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, because I kind of view it as like, you know, maybe this is silly to me, but like, if aliens came down to Earth, right? I've said this before. If aliens came to Earth, there are no more countries. Because we're banding together as a planet to fight off alien invaders. And I don't know, I look at it the same way here, where it's like, yeah, as much as Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd might want to kill Bugs Bunny in the normal cartoons, they would also not want to be slaves on this moron mountain. So like, I don't know, in the world, I mean, we're also arguing about the reality and continuity of Looney Tunes because we're real virgins, but like,
well, it's presented in a pretty strange way because like, when we first see the Looney Tunes, Elmer Fudd is chasing Bugs as he does, but then
as is
tradition. Also, we see when the kids are watching Looney Tunes, like Porky Pig interrupts a Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoon. And he says, "Oh, we have a meeting," and they leave. So, like, are they performing all these?
That could be it.
It's just it's left up in the air, and yeah, you shouldn't explain it. You shouldn't, because that's not what it's about.
No,
you know, I get it. Just, you know, it's a little question of mine. What is this? You know, it's a very strange movie, and the premise is very strange, and I think that's cool. I think it's cool that you mix these two wildly different things.
They tried something here.
Yeah, and that's why I respect it.
You know, they really did try something, and that's why I wish, you know, for years they talked about doing a sequel to this with other athletes.
Yeah.
And I wish they tried that.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been cool because I know you've heard about like there being a Tony Hawk one. You know, maybe
one
that's
of my trivias.
maybe that's less interesting to me because I don't know. We're getting into weird skater bro territory if we start getting into the early 2000s and we're doing skateboarding. But like,
but skateboarding was huge. With Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
So like, it would make sense. You know, or a football one could have been really fun with the Looney Tunes as a football team because the gags you could do as a football team could be great.
Yeah. Tony Hawk Tua. Is that anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Although, based on my notes, I don't think that's the first Hawk Tua reference we're going to have on this podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I have a reference. You'll see it later when it comes up. I promise. Okay. I promise you. Michael Jordan retires from basketball. He announces he's going to play baseball. And then we go to Moron Mountain, and we meet Mr. Swackhammer. That's what I call my wiener. Run by Dan.
Real quick. Question.
Yeah.
Questions. Is that something you could do? You could just proclaim, I think I'm going to do professional baseball, and then you do it?
If you're Michael Jordan, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. If you're Michael Jordan, you could just do that.
If you or I tried that, no.
But even like any professional athlete, that's not like, I mean, he's Michael Jordan, so it's different. But like,
that's the thing. It was also, he was playing for a White Sox minor league team. So like another Chicago, he's a god in Chicago. So they just went, fuck it. Let's see what he does.
Oh, he was minor league.
Yeah, he never made it in the major leagues.
Oh, shit.
This was real. This was an actual real thing. Michael Jordan tried to play baseball.
Yeah, I know that. I knew that.
And he played in the minor leagues. He played for the White Sox. This is real. The Birmingham Barons were the actual, I think they were the actual White Sox minor league team.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, no, that's based on reality. He played outfield in minor league baseball.
Cool. I also like that, just real, to backtrack a little bit, I like that Bugs Bunny gets top billing, like next to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I love when you look at the poster, it's Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Well, it's very similar to like the Muppets, how if you ever listen to the Muppets, like any of their songs on Spotify, I know I'm weird, you don't have to tell me. It's credited to like Kermit and Miss Piggy. It's not credited to like Jim Henson or Steve Whitmire and Frank Oz. It's Kermit and Miss Piggy. It's Gonzo. It's, you know, and I like that. It's like, no, Bugs Bunny's the star here. And yes, we give the voice actors love in the credits, but no, it's Bugs Bunny. It's Bugs Bunny.
Also, the voice actor, like I like Billy West.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit off.
It is. No, 100%.
And again, not my Looney Tunes.
I also, maybe this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but like, I know Billy West is a great voice actor.
Yeah.
You have to be able to find someone who could do a dead-on, like, old-school Bugs Bunny impersonation.
Well, they were going to get Mel Blanc Jr.
Okay.
But they didn't for some reason.
But you know what I mean? Like, just because he's a great voice actor doesn't mean he does the perfect Bugs Bunny. It's the same thing with like Kermit the Frog or any of those.
Right.
You got to get someone who can. These voices are iconic, and you need to get someone who can nail these voices.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a fucking guy off the street who does impersonations and just happens to nail this one.
Yeah. You ever watch the compilations of Looney Tunes screams?
It's fucking great.
Gold. Absolute gold.
Well, that was the thing that was very disappointed for me in this, is we really get one Looney Tunes scream, and it's not good.
No, it's not.
The Bugs Bunny yelling, "We need your help," is not good. It sounds like an impersonation of a Looney Tunes scream, of a Mel Blanc scream.
And that's what it is.
It is, and it's not good. I don't like it.
No.
Mr. Swackhammer sends his alien goons, the Nerdlucks, to Earth to kidnap the Looney Tunes as an attraction. I really like these little dudes. I think they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're cute.
Well, I think these guys are an IP Warner Brothers could have done more with, personally.
It seems like they were planning on it.
Right? Like, they could have done a lot more with these dudes. And why aren't these guys in the fucking sequel?
They are. They're in the background.
No, that doesn't fucking count.
I've seen it enough, Robbie.
No, we need these guys. We need Swackhammer back in the sequel.
Yeah, get Danny
DeVitis. Yeah, he absolutely would have done it.
Yeah, and he's good. He's good at, is Danny DeVitis.
Yeah. But I also like they gave these little dudes, each one of them has a personality. Like, they didn't get lazy with it.
Right.
And just make it like, oh, they're all just, yeah, we see a lot of other ones around him, which are all the same thing. But these 5 dudes have very clear personalities. And I think they could have done more with them, almost minionized these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
We see Jordan playing for the Birmingham Barons. He's awful. This is great with the catcher trying to tip him off, and he still can't hit it. I said don't swing. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, understandable. The team kissing his ass is also hilarious, especially this one guy going, it looks good when you strike out. When I strike out, it doesn't look as good.
That stuff was funny. Like, I think a lot of the adult stuff, like the adult interactions, are funny.
Yes, I like the stuff with his teammates. I don't need the shit with his family, I'm going to be honest. I think a lot of the stuff with his family could have been substituted out for more Looney Tunes stuff.
Yeah, I do like when Bugs and Daffy go to his house, though. That was cool.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
To get his jorts. Michael Jordan's lucky jorts.
Yeah, his North Carolina stuff. Not his Bulls stuff, his North Carolina stuff.
Apparently he wore the North Carolina stuff under his Bulls stuff, like as good luck.
That makes sense. Yeah, he loved his North Carolina days. Yeah. North Kakalaki, as they say.
Yeah, and there were jorts. Cut off jean shorts.
I don't think so, man. That would not be fun to play with. Or in.
No.
The Nerdlucks descend to Earth and demand the Looney Tunes come with them. We get some good old school Bugs Bunny shenanigans, and I really love this reveal that the goons are a threat because they just blast them at one point and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit. They pull out the 9.
Yeah, like we're listening now.
Yeah.
I also love this thing, like Wayne Knight drops Michael Jordan off at home, and we're just supposed to believe that he lives in a Chicago suburb.
Yeah, it's just like a regular house. Like maybe nicer than the average house, but still, like, nah, man. That dude lives and there's gates.
Yeah, like everyone's comments what a nice house it is. It's like, and it is. But I'm sorry, Michael Jordan is not living with... Michael Jordan doesn't have neighbors that I can see.
Yeah, they list like 8 of his endorsement deals. He ain't living in a little house like that.
Absolutely not. The 90s did love a guy getting knocked over by a dog.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they loved this because this little bulldog comes running over and knocks him right on his ass, which bullshit, this dog is knocking Jordan over, but all right.
Yeah, he's fucking like 6'6".
Yeah. he's also muscle. That dog is going to bounce off of him.
Yeah. But that dog is a nice boy.
Yeah, he's such a sweet little puppy. Jordan's kids come home. His son has clearly had a bad baseball game. The kids are watching TV, and we see Jim Rome just shitting on Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And Jordan comes in, he's like, let's not watch this. And he puts on the Looney Tunes. It's Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. It's what we talked about before. Porky Pig announces a cartoon character union meeting.
Yeah.
I love that they're in a union.
Yeah.
Which, again, I think it goes back to what we were talking about before. I think this is all for a show.
Yeah. They're acting.
Yeah. The Looney Tunes all laugh at the aliens at the meeting until one of them absolutely obliterates Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, he pulls out the 9, and everybody's like, all right, we hear you.
They make their plan. They ultimately decide to challenge the aliens to basketball. This is when we get one of the great Sylvester things of trying to capture Tweety instead of defeat the Monstars. This also makes me laugh. The video, they show the Nerdlucks of basketball, and it's so old, it's in black and white, and no one's making a single shot.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
The Nerdlucks go to a basketball game, and they sit next to Patricia Richardson and Dan Castellaneta. That's fun.
Abra.
Yep. and Homer Simpson.
And Homer, yeah.
Yeah, so, Doe, and all that. The Nerdlucks steal the basketball talents of some NBA stars. It's Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Muggsy Bogues, Larry Johnson, and Shawn Bradley. All the players being horrible is a lot of fun. Like, when they steal Barkley's power and he's just, like, standing on the court looking for the ball. They're, like, normal off the court, but the minute they touch the court, like, huh?
Yeah.
That's
What's basketball?
Like they can do everything else in their lives, but they can't function on a basketball court. It's so funny. The Nublucks transform into the Monstars. I also didn't realize that it was Sylvester who coins the term Monstars.
And then they're Monstars.
Yeah, and the guy, then they're like, we're going to use that. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
The Looney Tunes realize they're outmatched, and they're going to recruit Michael Jordan to help them. Bugs Bunny lures him he pulls him into the golf hole during the game with Bill Murray and Larry Bird.
Yes.
First of all, these guys are apparently the greatest golfers in the world.
Yeah, incredible shots.
All three of them are like closest to pin, and they're all on the green right away. Sure.
I do like that when he gets sucked into the hole, it's just like crickets. Like they're just looking at it, and they're like, huh.
Yes.
Nobody's freaking out. They're just like, huh. Weird.
Well, it's after he gets the hole-in-one, and Knight is about to take the picture, and he gets sucked in, and Bill Murray's like, don't point the camera at me.
Yeah.
Larry Bird is also good because he just goes, where'd he go?
Yeah.
It's so bad.
That shit was funny.
The deadpan delivery of, where'd he go?
Yeah. Yeah. And like, you see that Wayne Knight is silently freaking out. He's just like, because he's just like a sweaty dude. He's just like, okay, I'll come back and look later. But yeah, that's good stuff. Also, the Looney Tunes live in the center of the earth.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Sure. Okay.
What's going on here?
We just need a way to get there.
Yeah.
We also get Bill Murray trying to talk both Jordan and Bird into getting him into the NBA. That definitely doesn't work that way.
No. Apparently, this is also a running gag for commercials that they put into this movie. There were commercials around this time where Bill Murray was like, "Hey, let me at them. Put me in the NBA."
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's also a huge Chicago sports fan and a huge golfer, so.
Yeah.
And a huge gambler. You know what? I'm beginning to think him and Michael Jordan might just be good friends. Michael Jordan meets the Looney Tunes and they ask him for help. We got some fun Looney Tunes nonsense, like Daffy Duck being the doctor.
Yeah.
Wait, we get Wayne Knight looking down into the cup. Okay, Michael, time to come out now.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jordan is completely unfazed by the fact that he was just sucked into the center of the earth with cartoon characters. And they're asking him to help them win a basketball game against extraterrestrials. And he's just like, all right.
Well, his first thing is like, I can't help you. Not because of the situation you're in,
right?
Because I'm a baseball player now.
I play baseball now, guys. And it's like, no, but did you hear them? First off, look at them. They're cartoon characters. Could you react? Could you react to that in any sort of way?
You know what I wonder? If this situation ever happened to me. It could. You never know.
Yeah.
I wonder if in my head I'd be like, oh, this is a dream. I'm having a dream and I'm just going to go along with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to play basketball with the Looney Tunes.
No, me neither.
I do fucking suck at basketball, though.
Oh, me too. But it's the Looney Tunes. They don't seem very good either.
No, but they could do like...
So can you in Looney Tune land?
That's true. And that's the lesson he learns at the end of the movie.
It takes him so long to realize that.
Yeah, even though he gets folded into a ball. Yeah.
We get some spit shine on the Looney Tunes gym, which I'm pretty sure is what the Hawk Tuah girl was talking about.
Very good. He's done it.
Yes!
Also, this is like, a lot of this is where a lot of the jokes that the Looney Tunes are making are like, oh, this is aimed at children big time. Because a lot of it's just it's like, isn't that gross? It's like, yeah.
It is. You're absolutely right.
If I were 6, I'd be like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm 33. I'm watching Space Jam.
The Monstars arrive and play some basketball. This is when they use Jordan as the basketball. We see Charles Barkley show up at a girls' pickup game, and he's awful. Like, he's going to shoot, and they're just like stuffing him and shit. It's amazing.
And then they're amazing. Just like, you're not Charles Barkley. You're some clown who looks like him. Get the fuck out of here.
This is where this movie shines, because we got buy-in from these players. Because, like, we see them going to, like, therapy. They're going to doctors. Charles Barkley is praying, and he goes, I'll never go out with Madonna again.
Yeah. Yeah. All the while, there's like slow jams playing, like 90s slow jams are playing.
It's so weird. Well, they're playing like they're playing Basketball Jones.
Yes, Basketball Jones. But like throughout this movie, there's a lot of like slow jams.
Yes,
like,
there are.
Most of the soundtrack is slow jams. It's
weird. Well, they play Your Idol, R. Kelly, a lot.
No, Robbie.
Yeah, and you don't even listen to his music.
I'm just a fan of him, of the person. What was I gonna say? I like the bit where they all go to see a psychic, and the psychic literally tells them what's happening, and they're like, "Nah, that's bullshit," and they leave.
Yeah, like, you're crazy. That's so good. I also love the bit when they're all walking, and the three tall guys walk right into the thing, and Muggsy Bogues is just walking with the doctor still.
That's good stuff.
It's great that they they have Muggsy Bogues, and you know what? He's willing to take short jokes at himself.
Yeah. Is he even short, or is he just like regular height?
He's like 5'3".
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe not 5'3". I might be exaggerating that. Let me look up Muggsy Bogues right now. But he is short. He was like, when he was playing, it was like, oh, that's a short. Yeah, he's 5'3". I was right.
Damn, that's short. Damn.
And he was a good player too. Yeah. A 14-year career. He was a very good basketball player.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he even references it later on. He goes, "No, I'm nothing. I'm just a short guy." Yeah. And Charles Barkley goes, "Well, you got that right," or some shit. Yeah. It's like, what a dick.
Terrible.
We get this great scene. This made me laugh so hard. When Wayne Knight is digging way deep into the ground, and some guy goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm fixing a divot." And the guy goes, "He's fixing a divot."
Yeah. That's good stuff.
The Looney Tunes practice for the game. It is absolute chaos. Michael tries to train them, and they just don't understand anything until Lola Bunny shows up, and Bugs gets bricked up.
He does. He symbolizes that he gets a boner by getting all stiff.
They love that shit in these cartoons.
Yeah, they do.
She schools Bugs on the court. "Don't ever call me doll."
Yeah.
Bugs and Daffy go to Michael's house to get his North Carolina gear. Daffy gets absolutely fucked up by the dog because he goes right into the doghouse.
Yeah, I like this because of the interaction. Like, the whole time we kind of see Michael Jordan in a cartoon world, and that looks all right.
Yeah,
for the time. But it's cool to see the cartoons in the real world, and they interact with stuff, and that's why I like the part where they go to his house, because like they're, especially when they're tunneling underground, you see like the bricks move.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I also love their dialogue here because they're talking about how they don't get any royalties, and Daffy's like, "We got to get better agents."
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever see those cups and all those shirts with our faces on them? You ever get any money from those?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Also, a single one of Michael Jordan's shoes are up on display for some reason. Like, this is his house, and there's one shoe. Like, not the set of shoes.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
It is.
Pretty strange.
We also see that the dog has Jordan's shorts for some reason.
Yeah.
Sure.
Strange. Again. And then the kids come to the rescue.
Yes.
And that kids help. But you can't tell anybody. And they're like, okay.
And then in the sequel, the kid's all upset because he can't tell his friends that his dad played with the Looney Tunes.
Previous episode, Santa Claus 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This is when we get all the basketball players going to a psychic. I have a question. Questions. During all these scenes with the basketball players, Charles Barkley isn't with them at all until the end. Like, we see these four guys together a lot, and then Barkley's usually on his own for some reason. You ever notice that? Until like the very end of the movie?
Maybe there were some scheduling conflicts.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Bugs and Daffy are on their way back, and they just have to walk past Wade Knight, who's still digging.
Yeah.
I really liked this Bugs crack at the Anaheim Mighty Ducks when Daffy suggests the name the Ducks, and Bugs goes, "What kind of Mickey Mouse organization would name their team the Ducks?"
Yeah.
Well,
Throwing shade.
What?
Throwing shade.
Well, don't you remember, the hockey team, the Anaheim Ducks?
Yeah.
Disney started them as a fucking marketing ploy for the movie, The Mighty Ducks.
Right.
And I just love that for some reason we're like, yeah, we're going to throw some knocks at Disney here. It's like, okay, Bugs, like, what are we doing? Who's that joke for? Like,
well, this is, like you said, a movie written and produced all executives.
Well, I think that's the sequel.
Well, this too, though, because this is based on a commercial. It's just like,
yeah, that's fair.
They just got their friends. Like Bill Murray's a friend of Ivan Reitman. It's just like,
yeah, whose name is all over this.
Yeah. So, and Bill Murray's just playing himself, like, and he even says later, where like, how'd you get here? He's like, oh, I'm a friend with the producers. It's like,
yeah, that was fun. He had a Teamster drop me off.
Yeah.
And
So,
Daffy's like, all right, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Sure. But like, it's very, we got some inside jokes here,
Yes. Jordan shows off to the Looney Tunes. Wayne Knight shows up and he gets benched next to Granny. He's like all upset that they just won't play him. It's like, I'm sorry, Wayne Knight. I'm still going to play Bugs Bunny over you. I also forgot how much NBA stuff there was in this. Like, they really keep us in the loop what's going on with the league. Because commissioner's like, we are not playing any more games until we figure out what's going on.
That's not even necessary.
Well, they don't know that.
In the movie, No, I'm saying, like the kids don't give a shit about that.
No. Sometimes I feel like they were just like, we need to get this at least close to an hour and a half.
Yeah. I did like the joke that Wayne Knight makes is like, he's like, I may be big, but I'm also slow.
Yeah, and large.
Yeah, like why would I put you in, man? Like, what are you talking about?
We're at the stadium. The Looney Tunes are getting ready, and these OG Toon Squad jerseys are goated. They're so much better than the new ones.
Yeah.
The lineup intros are a lot of fun because every tune gets a huge reaction except for Daffy.
Yeah.
That's so fun. And he's all upset about it. Marvin the Martian.
Everybody laugh at the duck.
Yeah.
Nobody's laughing, dude. There's absolute crickets. What are you talking about?
Marvin the Martian is the referee, which is a great shout.
Yeah.
The Monstars absolutely dominate the first half. Daffy is going to get wrecked at one point, so he just throws the ball to Granny, and she gets mashed, but she has this big smile on her face.
Yeah.
The mouse
I like the mashed Granny, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy. The mouse bit is so funny. You're really tall. I'm not very tall, but I'm going to try my very best.
Yeah.
I promise I'm going to try my best. And she
Smash.
Yeah. Lola Bunny gets called a doll, and she kicks the dude in the face a bunch of times. That should have been me.
Robbie.
We get to halftime. The Monstars catch Wayne Knight watching them. We get the Michael inspiring the team, and Bugs Bunny gives them Michael's secret stuff. It's just water. It's just water.
Yeah. But it works.
Yeah.
It boosts their confidence.
All the tunes think it's steroids.
Yep.
Even Daffy's like, this goes against everything they taught me. And Michael's like, don't you want to win, pussy?
Yeah, he is. And also, when Bugs Bunny gets jacked, Lola Bunny's like, oh.
Yes.
Okay,
He's like, Daffy's like, great delts, or whatever he fucking says. In the second half, the Toon Squad rallies. We get the Pulp Fiction parody, and the Toon Squad goes on like a 40-2 run at some point.
Yeah. So that Pulp Fiction bit that they do.
Yeah.
The entirety of the second movie is that. It's just like, oh, you know that movie? We're doing it with the Looney Tunes, though. That's cool, right? Like, boo.
Move it along.
Yeah.
This movie's almost 2 hours long.
Yeah, it's garbage.
They up the stakes, and Jordan agrees to go to Moron Mountain if the Monstars win. I really like the veto here. You're going to play our guests, and you'll always lose.
Yeah. And that's the most devastating thing. Not that he'll never see his family again.
Yeah, but then he's going to
always lose.
This leads to the Monstars going on a run and destroying the Looney Tunes. We see Tweety Bird in an iron lung.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Yeah. They put Wayne Knight in the game. He gets absolutely murdered by the Monstars, but the ball goes into the hoop.
Yeah.
But him surviving makes Jordan realize that he can just become a cartoon, and when they need a fifth player to come in, it's just Bill Murray, who doesn't play defense. Whoa, I don't play defense.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Michael Jordan. Earlier in the movie, as I mentioned, you were folded up into a basketball and dunked into a hoop. And now you realize, like, how did he survive that? And then they're like, oh, you could do anything in Toonland. And he's like, oh. He even says, now you tell me, with 10 seconds left. It's like, dude, you knew, like, 2 days ago.
You had to have known. You didn't question it when you were folded into a ball.
Right.
And bounced.
It's crazy.
The Toon Squad make their plan. They plan to get the ball to Jordan. We get the Bill Murray joke that he got dropped off by a teamster. The score is close in the final seconds. Michael Jordan takes the ball and uses cartoon logic, stretching his arm across the court to dunk and score the winning basket.
I like that. It looks cool.
It does look cool. It also bounces off one of the Monstars' butts to get up in the air. And
It does.
It's funny because during the movie, they kept showing this specific Monstar's rear end. And it's like,
hey, cheeked up, brother.
Chekhov's cheeks.
Yeah. Dude's got a donk.
Oh.
Oh, his butt is so voluptuous, Robbie turned French.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, yeah, he's in this.
Yeah, he is. He kisses
but they don't
the
use
ball.
him. They don't use him as a pervert.
No, he kisses the ball into the basket.
Yeah, but they use him as a stinky boy.
Which is smart.
Yeah, because he's a skunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I was actually never really a fan of the Pepe Le Pew cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, you say that now because you're trying to say the right things. I understand, Andy. You have a Pepe Le Pew tattoo. You have a Pepe Le Pew tattoo that says "Non" means we.
You know what, Rob? I show you something in confidence, and then you bring it up on our podcast, our world-renowned podcast.
It is world-renowned.
Well, like, I don't know. Like, I'd always, if a Pepe Le Pew came on, I'd like change the channel, see if there's anything else on. If there wasn't, I'd watch it because those are like they're all the same thing over and over again, but like with different twists here and there.
Andy's very conservative, and he was really bothered by a skunk hooking up with a cat.
That's exactly right, Robbie.
Yeah. Skunks hook up with skunkies. That's a female skunk, a skunky.
A skunky, yeah, that's a scientific term.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Monstars realize they don't have to follow Mr. Swackhammer. They turn on him and launch him into space. They return the stolen talent to the NBA players and revert to their small forms. Lola and Bugs share a kiss. I'm going to be honest, I always thought there was more Lola Bunny in this. There's not as much as I thought.
No, it's also weird that, like, she's about to get crushed. Bugs pushes her out of the way. And now everybody's, like, concerned. Like, oh, Bugs is injured. Like, you guys explode all the time.
You just explained to Michael Jordan that you can't die.
Right.
Literally just explained it.
Like, in the second one, they fucking kill him. They kill Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I know.
And then at the end, he's just back. What is this? We're not talking about the sequel, though. I'm sorry.
No. Michael Jordan gets dropped off at his basketball game via spaceship.
Yep.
And then he decides to return to basketball, rejoining the Bulls. That's when we see him give all the players their abilities back, and Muggsy Bogues makes his comment about being nothing more than a short guy now.
Yeah.
And then we get the closing credits. Did you see the final gag at the end of the credits?
I did.
With Bugs, Daffy, and Porky saying to say that's all, and Michael Jordan goes, "Can I go home now?"
Yeah, the Monstars are also there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's what made me think, like, oh, these guys are sticking around.
And they didn't.
They did not. Well, what do you think, Robbie? What do you think?
I think you should go onto Reddit.
I should go on to Reddit?
Yeah, I think you should go onto Reddit.
Okay. All right, here I go. I'm going on Reddit.
And I'm going to tell you what to type in.
Okay. Go ahead.
I want you to type in Lola Bunny And I don't want you to hit anything. I just want you to see what the first thing that's a suggestion when you type in Lola Bunny.
Oh, that was already up.
That's not surprising.
Oh, okay. So it says Lola Bunny nude is the first thing.
Yeah, okay, that's all I wanted to know. We don't have to click anything else. Yep, that's it. All right.
My finger slipped.
No, I'm sure it did.
Uh-oh. I'm a-coming.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't need to see any images. I just needed to know what the first thing that would come up if you even typed in Lola Bunny. I wanted to know what was recommended for you specifically, Andrew Treferis.
I didn't even type in Bunny. I just typed in Lola. And the first thing that came up was Lola Bunny nude.
That's mortifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Ban Reddit too.
Yeah, ban it all. Ban it all.
You know what? Let's get rid of the internet, except for this podcast.
Yeah. And our Gmail. So you can contact us.
Yeah, exactly. Andy, should we go to Letterboxd?
I think we should. Yeah.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Let me cruise on over to the box full of letters. It's just a big old box. Come on.
This is one of those movies where I find it kind of hard to grade because it's not for a 33-year-old man. It's for a 33-year-old child.
Yeah, it is. I would say it's a 3-star movie, if I'm being honest. I think it's good. I enjoy it. You know,
okay.
I don't think it's great.
I would go 2.5.
Yeah, sure. I ain't gonna fight you on it.
Wow.
Look at me. I'm easy
I
like
win
Sunday
again,
morning. You always win, Andy.
Again.
Yep. You know what they say? Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
You have to eat
They do
chicken
say
for
that.
the rest of your life. Nothing but, no sides.
Oh, nothing but. I was gonna say I eat chicken like all the time.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We've done it. We've given Space Jam 2.5 stars on Letterboxd.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think there should be more Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes, because we get I resemble that remark.
Yes, that's funny. That's funny as hell. Foghorn Leghorn is one of the greats. Truly hysterical. Just rambling.
I say.
Just repeating himself, saying the same thing, but in different ways. It's very funny.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I'm excited for the new Looney Tunes movie.
The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Give me more of that. You watch any of that new Looney Tunes stuff on Max?
I have a little bit of it. It's fine.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do have, though.
Is it trivious?
I have 4 trivia.
I have 3.
Holy shit.
Although you took one of them.
Because I'm a man.
I guess, yeah.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Andy, who does the song Space Jam? Is it 2 Unlimited, Culture Beat, Technotronic, or Real McCoy?
I'm going to go Real McCoy.
It is not Real McCoy.
I'm going to go Culture thing.
It is not Culture Beat.
Okay, what are my choices?
2 Unlimited or Technotronic?
2 Unlimited.
It is not 2 Unlimited. It is Technotronic.
That's what I said.
Oh, my bad. I misheard you, I guess.
That was the first thing I said.
I don't think it was.
Roll the tape back.
Okay.
We record on tape.
Yeah, it's weird.
Real old school. Yeah, analog.
Reel to reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to splice this all together.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
When Stan tells Michael to get ready and grab all of his endorsement deals, which of these is not one of them? Is it McDonald's, Gatorade, Fruit of the Loom, Wheaties, or Nike?
Gatorade?
No.
McDonald's.
No. It says let's grab a Big Mac.
What are the options?
Fruit of the Loom, Wheaties, Nike.
Nike?
Nike Jordans, Robbie.
I don't Fruit of the Looms.
Fruit of the Loom, yeah, it's Hanes.
Oh,
Not
yeah, you're
Fruit
right.
of
He
the
does.
Loom.
Yeah, he does all
tricked
this shit with Hanes. You did, yeah.
I've tricked you, Robbie.
Okay. Michael Jordan, when he announces he's going to play baseball, says he's going to play the outfield. What position does he say he played as a kid? Catcher, pitcher, shortstop, center field.
Center field.
No.
Shortstop.
No.
Pitcher.
Yeah.
Really?
And he said he pitched as a kid.
If he's pitching, I'm catching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
We're playing baseball.
Yeah, catching's a tough position. They call it the tools of ignorance. And if there's anything you are, it's ignorant.
Robbie, you dog.
Hey, ignorance is bliss. That's why you're happy all the time.
Robbie, you are a dog.
Also, because of those high doses of lithium you take.
Robbie, you are a pit bull doodle mix.
My
You're
dog's
a dog.
a pit bull chihuahua mix.
He's a nice
He
dog.
is.
What cartoon character was supposed to play the ref? Was it Roger Rabbit? The red hairy monster? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The big sneakers. I like that guy. He's cool. Mickey Mouse or Speedy Gonzalez?
Mickey Mouse.
It was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? Disney, when they did Who Framed Roger Rabbit, they reached out to Warner Brothers and were like, "Hey, can we use some of your folks?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then they figured that they would return the favor, and they did not.
Well, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was also, like, if the politics involved in making that movie is like, Bugs Bunny had to be on screen the same amount of time as Mickey Mouse, and like Daffy had to be on the same amount of time as Donald.
Yeah, that's
like,
why they're in the same scenes together.
Exactly. Like, this is one of those things where, like, they were really asking a lot of Disney to be like, hey, can we throw Mickey Mouse in these scenes?
Yeah.
I actually think Roger Rabbit would have been a better shout, but he was also owned by Disney, so.
Right.
But
he's
I
like
think
he's like a middleman, you know.
Yeah, but I think Marvin the Martian was an excellent choice because he's an alien.
Yeah.
When the Nerdlucks, or the aliens, first crash into Earth, they land in a parking lot. What is the name of the store? Cost Mart, Value Pig, Shop and Snort, Piggly Wiggly.
Is it Piggly Wiggly?
It is Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah. There were plans for a Space Jam 2 before we got the one that we got. Who was set to be the star? Was it Tiger Woods, Tony Hawk Tua,
Oh.
Serena Williams, or Marshawn Lynch?
I think it was Tony Hawk Tua.
That is Tony Hawk Tua. It turns out it is a thing. That is something. We've done it.
That would have been cool if they actually made that movie though.
Yeah, apparently he was like game. He was like ready, and then they were just like, we're actually not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I think the next
gave us the dog shit that they gave us.
Well, the next Looney Tunes movie was Back in Action.
Yeah,
Wasn't
it
it?
failed. Yeah.
That wasn't bad though. Have you ever seen it?
No, I'm just saying it failed financially.
It did fail, but it was a fun movie with Brendan Fraser, Steve Martin, and Jenna Elfman.
I've seen it, but I was a young boy.
I enjoyed it.
No.
What team are the Knicks playing when the Nerdlucks go to steal the players' abilities? The Phoenix Suns, the Orlando Magic, the Toronto Raptors, the Indiana Pacers.
I'm going to go with the Pacers.
It is not the Pacers.
I'm going to go with the Raptors.
It is not the Raptors.
What were the other two?
Is it the Phoenix Suns or the Orlando Magic?
Magic.
It is not the Magic. It is the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Damn, I gotta listen better.
Honestly, Rob.
I gotta learn to listen. I gotta learn to listen, Lou. Andy, you know what I did after watching this movie?
What'd you do after watching this movie?
I wrote a song.
Dude, you're not gonna believe it.
What?
I also wrote a song.
You always copy my idea.
Well, it's kind of what we do.
Yeah, it is what we do. You know what else I have though? You'll be amazed.
Is it a pick to flip?
I have a pick to flip.
I'm in your head, brother.
No.
There's a lot of shameful pornography here.
Hey, but you can't get arrested if it's in your mind.
Ain't it the truth, sister?
You also can't get arrested if she's 34. All right. Call it in the air.
Okay, brother. Heads.
It's
I didn't
heads.
Pull it in the hair. I waited for it to land.
You did. You're staring at it, which was weird. I was like, that's
sure
not how
does.
this works.
Yeah. All right. I wrote a pretty fucking stupid, weird song.
Sick.
What kind of song did you write?
I wrote like a dance song, like a dance pop song.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. My song's called Lola Bunny. And I thought it was funny that a lot of this soundtrack is slow jams. So I was like, all right, let me do my best to write like a slow jam. But like, it's not really a slow jam. It's just kind of like a sexy song about the internet wanting to fuck Lola Bunny. And that's what I wrote.
You fucking sicko writing songs about these furries. But I will be scrolling Reddit while this song plays just to be in the right headspace.
Will you be cranking hog?
No, we're on a Zoom call.
Dude,
what's a little hog crank between friends?
Yeah, honestly. All right. Well, my song's called Lola Bunny, and it goes like this. Yeah, so that's that's my song called Lola Bunny.
I like that. You want to fuck that bunny, huh?
Yeah, that's
I heard that start to creep in there. I was like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah. I thought it was funny to like start the song in like a, you know what? So for Christmas, my wife got me a songwriter's journal, right? Nice gift, right? She's like, "Oh, you write a song every week? Here's a journal. Now you could like write them down." I'm like, "All right, cool, 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 cool." And this is one of those songs I fucking wrote in there. I've taken this nice wholesome gift and I wrote some weird smut.
I like it.
But say I see you on the court and I can picture us at a resort. And then I say all inclusive, baby.
I like
You
that.
know? Yeah. So I found a word that rhymed with court.
You could have
And
said fort.
yeah, but
You could have
like
said port. I
Yeah,
want it dock
yeah.
inside your port, baby.
I just thought it was funny to kind of, in a way, edge the listener. Like, oh, this guy's trying to fuck this bunny, but then like, but like kind of, remember in Walk Hard where it's like, in my dreams, you're blowing
Yeah.
me
Yes.
some kisses. So like, kind of like that. So like, I lay a towel down, like what, and then on the sand. Oh, okay, all right, because they're at the resort. Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but my favorite line in this stupid song is I like the way you feel in my hands. You know what else can stretch here in Toonland. Yeah.
His arm.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Right. Yeah, that's I got a new on the Facebook Marketplace. I got a walrus.
You got a walrus?
Yeah,
Oh
I bought
my
a walrus,
fucking
dude.
god.
Dude, this thing is tearing my house up. It mauled me. I've been gored by a walrus.
The walrus took you to the mall?
Yeah, dude. It was sick.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But it's a reverb pedal. It's a Fathom. It does like that real cool ambient shit. So like
I can't even fathom that.
whoa. So that's why I got that like big wavy reverb going on throughout the whole thing. And towards the end I clicked on this fuzz pedal I got just because I wanted to. So like that's why out of nowhere it's like, oh, okay, he's playing a big beefy solo now. Okay.
I like the solo though. It sounded good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a stupid song about a guy who wants to fuck Lola Bunny. And that guy is me, baby.
I love it.
Yeah, Robbie, what's going on with your song, brother?
So my song is like a dancey song. I tried to write like a 90s like pump up jam.
Yeah.
But I kind of failed on that front. I was going to put in a rap verse about wanting to fuck Lola Bunny, but I didn't. I actually had it written and everything, but I just opted not to use it.
So you're a coward.
Yeah. I mean, I'll recite the lyrics to you.
Please do.
Here comes Lola Bunny, everybody talking funny because she's looking like a honey and my days are getting sunny. Now my breath is kind of runny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I was going to put that in there, but then I wrote a third verse instead. My song is called Become a Cartoon. It didn't fit with the rest of the song because my whole song is about like, how are we going to do this? Oh, you just become a cartoon.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
So my song My song is called Become a Cartoon. It is not about fucking Lola Bunny. That was left on the cutting room floor. Call it post-nut clarity, if you will, after looking at that Lola Bunny nude Reddit. Here's my song called Become a Cartoon.
An alien race came from outer space with a challenge. A game of basketball and they will take it all. How can we win? You can spin around, dig into the ground. You can become a cartoon. Tunnel on the wall, piano about to fall. You can become a cartoon. Went to the NBA got the stars of the day, and they took their skills. We may be only tunes, they're powered up past goons, but we've got the will. Rock band bills, float to with no sills. You can become a cartoon. You can stretch your arm, talk to creatures on the farm. You can become a cartoon. Physics don't matter to us, we're always concussed. Yeah, we'll pull this out. Suffer and succotash, let's have a cartoon bash. Listen to the crowd. Wear cheap skies and hang up in the sky. You can become a cartoon. You'll survive a bomb like a buzzer on your palm. You can become a cartoon. You'll make a three-point dunk, every shot will be sunk. It's cartoon basketball. Don't need to act tough, don't need no secret stuff. It's inside a song. You can spin around, dig into the ground. You can become a cartoon. Turtle on the wall, piano about to fall. You can become a cartoon.
That was my song called Become a Cartoon.
I like it.
Thank you.
Dance Pop Robbie.
That's what they call me. Dance Pobby.
Who's they?
What? Now you're questioning people's pronouns, Andy?
No,
Wow.
just like
wow,
who's
Andy. Wow.
Specifically.
People can identify as they, Andy.
Pacifically.
Oh, well, Atlantically.
Oh,
Indian.
Robbie
No, wait,
knows.
never mind.
Robbie knows oceans too.
The seven cheese, if you will. No, my song, Become a Cartoon, was just about, hey, you're in a predicament? Become a cartoon, Brother Bear. Don't even worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Stretch your arm, talk to animals, spin around like Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. If you could become a cartoon, what kind of cartoon would you become? Do you know what I mean?
Not really.
So, like, what kind of powers of a cartoon character would you want?
Oh, give me the Looney Tunes powers.
Yeah.
That's basically superhero shit.
Pretty much anything,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no, give
Like,
me Lou
you
White.
could-
What about
You could walk across the Grand Canyon and you'd be fine unless you look down.
exactly? I just wouldn't look down
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
someone said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I went, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Because that's Looney Tune logic.
Right. Right. And then
What about-
you'd look directly at camera.
Yeah.
And then your body would fall first, but your head would remain there, and you'd pull up a sign that said, "Help me," or something.
Yeah. Or I'd fall and just leave a smoke outline of myself.
Right, right. Or you can fall in a telephone booth, and right before the telephone booth hits the ground, you could step out of it and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a call as it's going down.
Right, right. I think I would probably pick like Dragon Ball.
Just kill people.
I mean, if you could just be as strong as like fucking Krillin, I'll rule the fucking world. You know,
That's a fair point.
you shoot me with a bullet, it doesn't even hurt. It's like, all right, what else you got? Then they'll send a Tomahawk missile. I'll probably die.
Oh no.
But maybe not. I don't know. Pretty durable guy, that Krillin. Robbie, what do we got going on next week?
That's a great question.
Isn't it?
We're staying in the universe. We're staying in the galaxy. We're going back to a galaxy far, far away. We're doing Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Wow.
The Force Awaken Bacons.
Wow.
The Force Kevin Bacons.
So I'm pretty excited to get back into this because
I'm not.
yeah,
Brother
I can
Bear.
see. I understand.
The
Previous
Force is
episodes, check
baby
them out.
shaken.
No. Previous episodes, check them out. But like, we did the prequels,
We did do the
and I
prequels.
thought, hey, this is mostly bad, except the third one's pretty good.
Mhm.
You know.
Yes.
Then we did the OGs. You know, and I said again, this is mostly bad, but
It's not mostly bad. You did not say they're mostly bad. You said the first A New Hope is fine. The second one's great.
I can see why when it came out, A New Hope was a big deal, but by today's standards, I'm like, this is boring. But I'll tell you what. Which one is the good one? The one that I like?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. Let me tell you what. That's a 5 out of 5 movie.
Oh yeah, it's great.
That's a I understand why people like Star Wars is great. It's because you got that one. That one's fucking good. Then the one after it.
Return of the Jedi?
You wasted everybody's time.
What, the Ewoks?
Yep. And just like you had one plot thread to tie up, and you just took a really long time to do it. So I'm excited. Because it piqued my interest. I was like, wow, I understand why people like Star Wars now. And then we did the fucking Christmas special.
That was so much fun.
Previous episode, check it out if you want to hear.
Well, you should. That's a commentary, so you got to watch along with it.
Yeah, if you want to join 3 men in thinking about suicide, check that episode out.
Speaking of 3 men, Mark Ponte will be joining us because we are going to be doing all 3 of the new trilogy, and he'll be joining us for all 3 of them.
Buckle up, brother. I'm excited for that one that's really contentious, divisive. If you
the last 2.
Yeah, well, I know that the last one is like universally loathed, but like the middle one, some people like that's the best one, and some people like that's the worst one.
I didn't like it, but I still think the worst one was the 3rd one.
Okay, are you excited to revisit it?
No, not really.
Not at all.
No,
sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm being honest, like
Abe Lincoln.
Yep, honest Abe.
Yep. Well, join us. But let me tell you where you can find the music. You go to
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Deezer, wherever you get your music.
Flingleflop.
Just so the audience knows, Robbie put his hand up for this one. He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to drop the hottest."
That's not why I was putting my hand up.
Oh, okay.
I was counting the ones. For some reason, I was just listing as you were listing them. I was throwing up fingers, and then you paused. I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta come up with one now." And the only thing I came up with was Flingleflop.
I thought you were saying like, "Yo, I'm about to drop the greatest one yet." Yeah, you can go to whatever the fuck that is, and you search the Royds, and there is several collections of podcast songs.
Napster.
Yep. There are
LimeWire. Lemon Cord.
Lemon Cord.
Yeah, like LimeWire.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
You fucking jerk.
Citrus string.
Okay, we got a bunch of collections for podcast songs, and then we got like original recording. Just check out, just search the Spotify, man, and all that other stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. But if you want everything, you go to theroyds.bandcamp.com, and you'll find everything, every song ever by the Royds, including
you can
bonus
call
songs,
the Bandcamp
guest songs.
an everything bagel.
You could do that. You'd be wrong, but you could do that. Robbie, the socials. Oh, also the YouTube. Check out. Robbie's going to tell you about it, but like you can find all the songs on the YouTube as well.
That's true. You can find all the songs on YouTube at TheRoydsBand. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube at The Royds Review Podcast. Wherever you're listening to the podcast, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, our own stream, whatever that is, give us a 5-star rating and review. Leave a comment. We will love to hear your comments. We take your suggestions, and we would do your suggestions. This is really smooth, Rob. You're crushing it. Thanks, Rob.
I would agree. I'd agree.
All right, cool. Awesome. All right. Also, you can find us on Instagram, and you can go to our Reddit at TheRoydsBand. We do have a Reddit community at the Royds Review Podcast where you can communicate with us. But yeah, follow us on everything at TheRoydsBand. Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Call Andy directly at 1-800-ANDY.
1-800-ANDY, that's me.
Yeah.
It is not toll free.
No, I mean, it's a 1-800 number. I'm a 900 number. 1-900 Rob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, so all 800 numbers are toll free.
I think so. And then the 900s are the expensive ones. And I'll do a sexy Lola Bunny impression.
Don't ever call me Robbie. What do you want me to call you, Rob?
Yeah, you heard me. All right. Next week, we're doing Star Wars Episode 7, The Force, Shaken Bacons. The Force Awakens. We'll do that all episode. And I'll waste your time.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.